Hi, I'm Trina, and today we're going to review this 2018 BMW M4 with performance modifications and aftermarket enhancements. At the front of our M4, we're gonna have our iconic angel eye BMW headlights. Now these are the LED headlight, of course. We have this mesh grille in this piano black. I love it. It's subtle, it's not too big. I am a fan of the big ones, however. We have some air vents and we have a carbon fiber front spoiler. Whoever had this vehicle obviously played around with aftermarket. So we have a window looking into our iconic inline-six twin turbo engine. So it's really nice to see. This reminds me of like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and things like that. I like when people play with these kind of aesthetics on our more, I guess, quote unquote, everyday cars. This isn't an everyday car though, it's quite fast. Our vehicle is gonna come equipped with 19-inch rims. So we have a nice alloy rim. It's a 5-spoke. It's quite massive. I like that we can see a lot of the brake. We have this gorgeous brake caliper. So this is kind of like, I'm gonna make up a word here, like an aqua blue. I do like that that's a navy blue tying it all together. Something I really like about this car is all the piano black and the carbon fiber throughout. It really makes this pop, and it also really complements all the black and carbon fiber, making it pop as well. So this car, you know, if I saw this coming down the other side of the highway, I would absolutely stare at it until it was out of my rear view. Now, this owner did put the carbon fiber hood, and we're also gonna have this carbon fiber roof. So it's gonna tie everything together. We also have tinted windows kind of closing that off. It is a very long coupe, and we're also gonna have our LED tail lights. And at the back, being that this is an M package, we're gonna have the M Performance exhaust system, and it's gonna be a quad exhaust. At the back of the vehicle, we're also gonna have some parking sensors. We're gonna have our rear view camera. And something that we were noting is just how red these back taillights are. Playing with that blue and the red, everything just pops on this car. In the trunk, being that it's a coupe, you're gonna have a nice deep trunk. So I think you can probably fit at least 4 carry-ons. I know that sounds like a lot, but based on what I'm seeing, it's a perfect trunk. Under the hood, as mentioned before, we're gonna have our iconic twin turbo inline-6 engine pumping out 425 horsepower. It's gonna go 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. In the front seat of our M4, one thing that I really like about BMW is it has that kind of older feeling to it, but obviously with new technology. So you always know you're in a BMW when you have that lovely chime invite you into the car. It is going to be sprinkled with carbon fiber. I also am a big fan of this ambient lighting throughout. The seat is super comfortable. You have a nice bucket leather seat. It is going to be powered. It also is going to have lumbar support as well as be heated. Now we do have some nice carbon fiber paddle shifters as well. I'm always gonna say this in our videos. I'm a really big fan of simple steering wheels that aren't cluttered. This one is perfect. We have our instrument cluster. This is gonna have dual climate control. It's gonna have wireless charging. It's also gonna have your navigation and auto dimming mirrors throughout. Now we are gonna have the dial here. This is for our infotainment system. It's very forgiving. I like that BMW has made it super easy throughout all the years. And also on our steering wheel, we're gonna have our M1 and M2. Being M stands for motorsport. This is a bit more of a high performance vehicle, and it's also gonna have a higher exhaust note, which we're gonna test soon. Now the back seats in this M4 are considerably bigger. So we just did a review on a Lexus RC, which is a coupe as well. I couldn't fit with my legs down in that vehicle, where this one I could actually sit in a normal seat position. So these I would say are true back seats, not here just for insurance purposes. So you can fit 4 people in this car comfortably, where most coupes, you're not really gonna have that availability. So I'm not sure of the exact terminology. I have some of these on my car and it says Lexus, and you'll see it in Ferraris and things like that. The floor lamps, so it's gonna spit out an image on the pavement for us. So please, anybody below, please comment what this is. We think it's like a mean Hello Kitty, but we're not quite sure. But this car does have this. Now on this side, there's another one. We think it's an image of broken pavement. 3 things I'm going to point out before we do our sound test is I'm a big fan of an analog instrument cluster. Y'all can't see it, but there is heads-up display in here, and a really nice touch is that they have the stitching for the M on their safety belts. And now we're going to test the exhaust notes. So personal opinion, I love the growl. I like the pops with BMW, so the exhaust note sounds awesome. If you're looking for precision handling and power, whether it be on the track or the road, Please visit us to see this car at Toronto Auto Brokers or torontoautobrokers.com. And if you've liked our video, please comment, like, and subscribe.